Hi friends, my name is Johnny, and in this video I will talk about the gospel of life and the gospel that leads you to death and hell. For example, many people say that the flat earth theory is not worth your time because no one should care about the shape of the earth, but the reality is that if you don't care about it, you will have no background to fight against the coming of the aliens that are in fact demons that need some kind of fake scientific explanation about how the aliens can exist alongside the humans, and they came from a faraway galaxy system and they want to help us evolve to their level of intelligence and technology. But it's all fake. Their real motive is to replace God with the worship of, for example, the ultra-high-tech robots, especially the sexual robots of your dream, or the cure of a disease that is killing you, of a new leg for you that lost a limb from an accident, and you want to be a normal person. Again, anything you could imagine is possible, but the price is your soul. Returning to the topic of why the flat earth theory leads you to God, and perhaps your salvation is because the flat earth aligns with the Bible more than the Big Bang theory that says we came out of nothing and God is just the energy floating in space that represents life. Of course, you can already detect that there's something wrong with the ball earth theory, because the demons need first to say that yes, God is just the good energy, and the devil, their father, is just the bad people of Earth. Earth is enclosed by energy and is a movable location. It can't be spinning and in the same time in the infinite dark space. It's madness, really. As I like to say, how is the probability of someone exploding a mountain and magically, with this explosion, forming a new Ferrari with all its components and awesome painting intact, of course? The probability is zero. Someone have to build it and think hard about it first. So my point is that the flat earth theory is valid because it leads to the natural way of thinking. So the topic of this video was the gospel of life and the gospel of death. As for the useless gospel, one example is who is the Antichrist and the exact year of the end of days, because many people have said that 2024 was the end of freedom, and today, in 2025, is the real end of freedom, and today in 2025. You catch my point, right? It's useless and just puts fear and confusion on people. And now that I remember, some people keep saying that an asteroid is going to collide with Earth in 2030. Just fake stories to scare you and make you run away from your location to somewhere else that is equally bad or is a ley line. It's like, for example, in the Bible says that there will be catastrophes everywhere in diverse places, so no area is truly safe, especially if you know that aliens are demons and some demons can just pass through walls. So it's really too much even for a rich person to build and maintain like an energy grid around the area to scare off some entities. It's just funny. The only thing that I can think of that is good is to take advantage of the area that you already choose to live, the terrain and the water, also the weapons like good machetes or homemade swords, and some of them made of copper because the Native Americans killed giants with copper arrows. Again, I have to repeat, aliens are in fact demons, not friendly guys looking for new friends, of course not. Please read the Book of Enoch and the Book of Giants. Do not be deceived by shiny lights or beings saying that they are good and want to help. So explaining more for the people that have many problems at believing in the spiritual world, my work here for some time was to show the entities that are here with us, even assuming human form, and some of them are just spirits for now. But the real story is that the dimensions are colliding, and finally one day you will see them and everything will be at the same frequency again, like it was in the days of Enoch. God destroyed them, the demons, but the war still continues. In the invisible, you have to acknowledge it. Now that is possible to do it and decide to resist the evil or give up on God, but first see the truth and decide. In my story, for example, I always played too much video games and watched too much animes, and by this and some close death encounters I opened partially my spiritual eyes and ears. Now I can hear them talking, and I can see them more and more clearly, like dog-like humanoids or dragon-like humanoids and fairies, but with the insect wings and sexual members of horses and weird eye sockets, like cars, some of them with almost perfect reptilian and human appearance, really beautiful. But it's a demon exactly like this woman here. In my channel called The Lane Gravebearer, I like to speak more about games and animes, but showing the scary parts of it. Really good channel that contrasts with the work of Daniel Nunn, that have disappeared since he started to upload the truth openly about the entities he captured in a quantum camera. He developed really good examples, like the goat demon that inspired the power suit in the game called Fallout 4 Out 4. And the anime characters man the extremely beautiful demons that exist out there but are hidden for now, like this 3 examples here and here of this fish, like Demoness of the Sea, represented 2 times in different games with the same appearance. What is this, man? It's worship and devotion to the entities of the hidden empire of Lucifer called Satan today. And talking more about my own story here, one of my real images capturing a female demon with really long arms with claws and a golden hair like horns, exactly some gothic hairstyles of today mimic demonic horns with the hair, so like this singer here, man, wearing all red with demon horns and a bloody mouth. It's the prostitute of Babylon. And here in this anime called Fate, a character called Nero or Beast of Six in her final form. What is this, man? It's because the entity is being honored in many ways, in many forms and in many media aspects, different countries. This is my work and my way of showing the truth and asking you what is your decision about it, about the 2 ways that you can walk on. The Bible is the highest example of God's way, Jesus' way. But here in your day of living, the demons are the best example for the truth that real entities exist. But mainly the demons, and in some cases good entities, come to help us. But you have to understand the closest frequency between us and God is the negative. Today the dimensions are colliding slowly and the demons will become more visible and will take form exactly the way you imagined in your heart. But it will be a demon just pretending. So my name is Johnny, and you have to think, man, about your way of life, and what will you face in the end, when there are no more distractions to keep you away from the truth and God. Of course, I am a sinner too. Of course, I am a sinner too. But at least try, because your time is not eternal. Thank you for watching, and God and Jesus help you see the truth.